Alright, so this is gonna be the next day. We went to bed. We were like, we bought so many things last night. We got all these tokens last night. I think we were just shopping in Act 3 and Act 4. I don't know what we were shopping in. We were doing a whole bunch of shopping last night. But now we're in Act 4 because we found out we could actually get all of the resistance armors we need. And then the gloves, I'm pretty sure we need a +6 to strength. So it's just another token collecting episode. So we only have room for one item, right? There was a shield that we needed there. So now we have the +6 to strength gauntlets. And then there was a 50% poison resistance shield. I'm pretty sure we checked we needed that one. So we could just go buy the poison resistance shield right here. This is going to be a good way to get all of the magic items that we need. And then when we're gambling, we won't have to look at every single one. But maybe we should gamble for some just because it would help out maybe. I think there was another one we needed. I think we needed the durability armor. I believe we did damage reduced by 2, 10 to life, strength, durability 12. No, we didn't. Okay. 50% poison resist. So maybe we do have a lot of them, but we are missing a bunch of them. So that's why we're actually here shopping. Glorious crown. Pretty sure we don't have that one, but we should be looking for maximum defense. So actually, maybe we should be gambling for some. We were contemplating gambling for some. Probably should gamble for a whole bunch of gloves. That makes sense. 6% resist, so we could get up to 40% resistances on stuff. Then the level 15 cold belt, I'm pretty sure we got that one. 427, so that's really low damage on that one. 6 to dexterity armor. I don't know if we got that one. Yeah, we did. Alright, so we're in Act 5. We didn't really buy too much. We didn't really buy anything after recording. We decided to go do some gambling instead. So, plated of thong, we know that we have that one. So we bought it a whole bunch of plated belts. I think we actually, I don't know, we're gonna have to check to see if we need that one. If we think we need it, we should just put it up there. If we know that we have it, we'll just put it here so we could sell it again. 17% hit recovery, we're not 100% sure. So we're also looking for rare plated belt bases that we could re-roll later anyways. So we could force them to be a level and we could get some really sick low level belts. So that one didn't roll too good. There wasn't really there was only 3 stats on it. That one we're not really looking for. Cold resist 13%. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of different things. Enlightened belt of the gargantuan. And we got another rare belt. So that rare belt's absolutely terrible. It doesn't really do anything. It's probably the worst belt I've ever seen. So now the harness plated belt level 29 +1 to scales gives stats all resistances. So it's a pretty good level 29 belt, but we could get better lower level belts. Pairs durability. So I think we already have all these ones. I don't even know. We should just, we shouldn't know what we have. We should have a checklist of all these stats that we have. So here's another rare we could re-roll at some point. So we're going to re-roll a whole bunch of plated belts. That one has maximum mana, but it has the restoration on it. So maybe we should just leave it like that, because I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter if it has a second stat, but then it would ruin everything. We should keep it because it's maximum mana. So we're just keeping these random tokens we're never going to use for anything. Faster recovery, we could sell that belt. There's durability. So let's not keep the durability ones. They're so easy to get. There we go. Lightning resistance 20%. So we probably needed that belt. We're looking for the 20%, 30%, and 40% belts. And then for the life, we should be looking for max. We shouldn't just be getting everyone. There's going to be so many magical items we're going to find anyways. Blessed belt, but then we probably should just so that we at least have them. Yeah, if they're not max, we're going to put them into the stash, and then that way we have them That way we're not searching for absolutely ever to get perfect tokens on everything. It's another rare token, so requires level 18 cold damage. So it would be nice if it required level 15. Spell down a whole bunch of resistances. Chance to cast Church Bell level 20. So that would actually be a really good plated belt for level 20. And then we just have one or two more belts. I think we accidentally bought something different. Glorious plated belt of the skill masters. So +2 bone armor. The necromancer could probably use that. So I'm not sure what the defense level requirement would be, but the bone armor would be a level 1 on the necromancer. So we already got the 58 to life. So we could sell that belt. Now we can move on to the gloves, I guess. So gloves of thong, we got the entire thong set, I'm pretty sure of that. Got some rare gloves to reroll. Oh, 20% increased attack speed, martial arts, but then it doesn't really do anything besides that. And we got the honorable gauntlets, so maybe we do need those ones. Gauntlets of accuracy, 8 to dexterity. It'd be more to dexterity, wouldn't it? We'll keep it just in case we don't have it. So after this, we should probably make a checklist. Then we'll basically just know which ones. Colorful gauntlets, I'm pretty sure we do need those ones. Dragon's gauntlets, probably need those ones. So we're just getting a whole bunch of magic items out of the way then. So we don't even have to go shop. So we got the set gauntlets. So that's a really good set for level 20. I don't know how anything is going to beat it, but rares could beat it if they're really good. Colorful gauntlets of fire. So it's colorful, plus it has the fire affix on it. So we don't really need to keep those for anything. That's not going to be anything important. Gauntlets of the bat. So we already got the leech gloves. We got the 6% mana leech, 6% life leech, plus 9 to strength. We can keep that one. Honorable gauntlets of greed. Colorful gauntlets. So there's 2 different ones, right? Where did we even put those ones? Did we get the... Yeah, colorful gauntlets, level 35. Alright, so we're looking for the level 30 colorful gauntlets. Acrobatic gauntlets of balance, plus 1 to passive skills for the assassin. I don't even know, should we tokenize that? I don't know. We just tokenized so many things. The iron guards, we accidentally bought these by mistake. We didn't really want the iron guards. Yeah, so we could just sell those. We didn't want those at all. Thinking about just saving those maybe, because it has faster hair recovery. We could make a super sick magic item, because magic items can be upgraded more than rare items actually. So we could just sell all of these, get some of our gold back. We don't need these. Then we have room to try to get more tokens. So working on the gloves, we actually got a whole bunch of gloves then. So bow and crossbow scales, 20% attack speed, 6% life leech. So there's a pretty good pair of gloves. So maybe it'd be a lower level on the Amazon. No, it wouldn't, because 17 would be a higher level. Oh, 15. Alright, there we go. There's another good pair. So we're getting good pairs of Amazon gauntlets. Plus 2 Amazon scales, plus life leech. We got 2 of them. If we could get a dual leech ones, that'd be insane. So we got triple resistances plus gold. So that's pretty cool because it has 3 resistances on it. So it rolled 3 prefixes and then 1 suffix. So we have a helmet that only has resistances on it. The helmet looks super sick. 10% faster hair recovery. We got that like dual token that we kept for no reason. Acrobatic token of balance. Acrobatic token of balance. We got the exact same thing. I don't know if we need duplicates of them. Any durability ones. We're pretty much done with the gloves. Now we can move on to the boots. So I'm really not sure about the durability ones. We'll just put them there for now. And we got a rare boots. Lightning resist, fire resist, enhanced defense. So the fire resist is maximum. The lightning resist could have been 40%, but it is maximum. And the defense is maximum. So actually we'll keep those. That's a really, really cool rare token to keep because everything is basically max for its level. So it's nice 70, 20, 40. So we'll keep those in the cool rare token section. Worms token of the Great Ox, we don't really need those. It's not really even stats or anything. Garnet Greaves, so we probably do need these ones. Then the Greaves of Illusion, we probably need those ones. Or maybe we don't, maybe we got those already. Chance to cast Charge Ball when struck level 10. So maybe we need those ones. Fire resist plus pacing. Alright. And the Greaves of the Fire Shield. So level 20. Maybe we need those ones. Maybe we have them already. So now we got the Greaves set. 40% faster run walk. So the set is going to be the Greaves, the plated belt, and the gloves. So it's actually what we're gambling for. We could get these set items as well. So level 22 faster run walk, 2 resistances, 43 to mana. So that'd be pretty good for a caster character then. And the Greaves of the Skullmaster, plus 1/2 Raven. So that's the lowest you could get, I believe, but it's good to get. Level 24, except if it was on a Druid, he could use that level 1. So if we get a full Raven set, the Druid would be pretty set. Level 23, I don't think those boots are anything special. Greaves of Absorption, so we probably do need those. Level 24, damage reduced by 6. Greaves of the Mammoth, 32 to life. I think we already got those ones. Maybe we didn't. Garnet Greaves, there we go, 20. So we got 2 of the fire resist Greaves done. A cold resistance Greaves, so we got that one out of the way. And the cold resist 39%, so we got 2 of them out of the way. So they were 1% off from being maximum. So let's go sell these boots. Let's go put everything in the bank, see if we needed any of these things. Or maybe we could gamble some more things, I don't know. Probably still have room in the inventory. So we just go here, we trade, and then we buy whatever gauntlets she has for sale. Then we buy whatever Greaves she has for sale. And then buy whatever plated belt she has for sale. So then we're running out of money. We have less than 9 million money now. Honorable plated belts. We should see if we need that one. Eventually we're going to have to reorganize the inventory because we didn't really keep them sorted too well. There we go. Dragon's token plus 40 to mana on the belt. So we rolled maximum. So we won't organize it now. We'll just organize it when we're putting it back. So level 24, 20% magic find, run walk, hit recovery, mana. So that's a pretty good boots. Yeah, it's pretty decent boots. Poison length reduced. Whole bunch of cool stats on it. And then a really bad rare gloves that didn't really have anything on it.
Yes.
Then the next belt that we got, faster hit recovery, fighter resist 25%. Lightened plated belt of equilibrium. Garnet plated belt of balance. So we can get like 2 items each thing, or something like that. Just not really. We bought a whole bunch before we started the recording. That's why we had a whole bunch of them. So another rare gauntlets we could use for re-rolling. So we could try to get some super sick level 4 dual leech gauntlets. That'd be the goal. Then some super sick dual leech level 15 gauntlets. 16 gauntlets. Yeah, so there's going to be a dual leech level 4 set and then a dual leech level 16 set. So that's going to be super sick if we could actually manage to obtain and assemble all of the dual leech sets, then nothing will stand in our character's way. Plated belt. Cold resist, damage reduced. So then we got a cool rare boot, so we could re-roll those at some point. Fire gloves, we could re-roll those at some point. Dual resistances, fire damage. Actually, that's probably pretty good for its level. We're going to have to check. Would have been nice if it rolled maximum. So I don't think we have the Token of Fortune. That's a really low 9% magic find chance, but at least we got one.
What are your needs? Yes?
There we go. So now we have some more items. Maybe after this inventory, we'll go check the bank. So chance to cast Immolation, level 23. So I don't know if that's good. Faster hair recovery. That's pretty good. And got the bone armor plus 32 to mana. So maybe the necromancer could use that. I don't know what the mana level requirement is. So we already have the boots of pacing. Greaves of Greed. I don't think we have those ones. Greaves of Pacing, so we just got those ones. And then the belt. 3 to 14 gold damage, level 5. I'm pretty sure we have a much better one. Leech gauntlets, enhanced damage, level 23. Stamina damage reduced. That's gambling shit. Level 24. Oh, required level 24, 26%, 36%, so they're the same ones. Alright. So they have the same level requirement. Damage reduced by 5, gauntlets of absorption. Greaves of guarding, magic damage reduced by 7, so maybe we need those ones. So now we could go buy some more. We still have a room in the inventory. So all this gambling, we haven't seen the dual leech anything. Or I don't even know what we're looking for. We're just looking for magical stats. I guess all the rare items are just bonuses. So maybe we could actually just run cows or something and then just loot all the belts, and that'd be a really good way to get all the belt stats, and just loot all the boots, loot all the magical items, and just tokenize them. There's so many different ways to get tokens. You could just gamble for them, you could buy them from the vendor, you could just go kill enemies and then tokenize all of them. Because I guess they would just look the same anyways. If you just go get a full inventory of magic items, you'd probably get a whole bunch of them out of the way.
Good morning.
Honorable plated belt. Gauntlets of accuracy. Tireless Greaves, heal stamina plus 50%. Then a rare Greaves, nothing really too special. There we go, another set gauntlets. Did we not get the set plated belt? Gold fine, magic fine, except they're really low. 20% lightning resistance. So there we go. Maybe we'll clean up the inventory and then we'll come back and then we'll see what we have, because our bank is actually looking pretty full, right? We got a whole bunch of armor pieces there. We could throw the rare things over here or something. We got to organize everything and then throw everything in the bank. Maybe we'll do a bank tour or something. Alright, we're back again. So we kind of have a checklist in our inventory. So we're looking for enhanced defense items and resistance items. So these are all the defense and resistance helmets we have. These are all the armors, the defense and resistance, and the belts and the boots and the gloves and the shields. And then we're looking for chance to cast armor. So we only have one chance to cast gloves, but there's actually a chance to cast shiver armor here. So we don't have that one. So we could buy that one. So now that we have these in our inventory, we could definitely know what we have. Because before we were shopping here, we were trying to buy some things, and then we had to run to our bank to see if we even have this stat. So now we have more things in our inventory. So now we have the chance to cast Shiver Armor and chance to cast Immolation on the gloves. So we collected those ones.
Hello.
Then when we're looking at all the resistances, we already know if we have it. So we might as well just try to look for max ones or something. Cobalt Gothic Plate, cold resistance, 20%. Because we need that one. But it's not maximum. I don't know, we're going to have to figure out what to do. Pretty sure we have the passive and magic skills for the glove. We should just be looking for the resistance ones. Yeah, if we're just leaving town and then we already have in our inventory, we should just scout for max ones for now then. Be a 1 in 10 chance or something if it spawns with those stats. So we gotta leave the town again. Because we don't want to completely fill up our inventory with like tokens that aren't maxed, because then we'll have to replace them at some point. So we might as well just shop around for a little bit. Durability, and then eventually if we get tired of shopping. So we have the level 30 and the level 35 colorful gauntlets. So poison resistance 20%. There we go. We need those ones. We got our first resistance gloves, and then the belt 31% defense. 2030. So we don't actually have that one. Requires level 3, right? Requires level 6. So might as well just buy that one to get it out of the way. So I guess the exit of town isn't that far away, right? 30 to 40. So we don't have this one. We don't have the glorious crown. It's not the best glorious crown, but it is something to add to our collection. Poison resistance, defense, nothing really there. So now we're going to have to start cubing the items, because we don't have any inventory space again. All these tokens take up the inventory space, but it helps us keep a track of what we have. So we should just try to keep this in order, right? 20, 30, 40%, and then 50%. Oh, wait a minute, 30. 40% would be the next max. I'm a bit confused here. So we should check these stats. What does this mean? Alright, so it turns out we already had that one, because it'd be 20, 30, 40, and then 50. So this is the lowest tier of that one then. So we don't actually need that one. Poison resistance 20%. We did need that one. We didn't have any resistances at 20%. So then we got the belts 30 to 40%. Alright, so we did actually need that one. So now we cleaned our inventory. Now we can see if there was something else to buy. So I don't even know. This is gonna take a while, but plus 200 defense. That's the maximum you could get for that stat. So we have to buy that one. Just because it ranges it between like 150 and 200, or maybe even it's 100 to 200. It's just such a high range for that item. If you see the maximum, you definitely should buy it.
What do you need?
So now that's cool, because we're trying to find that one for so long. Because it'd be like a 156, right? And then it'd be 157, 158. I think same for the attacker takes damage as well. So there wasn't anything here. We could look at these ones. I guess they'd be the same thing. She does have more armor pieces there than the other guy. Oh, maybe we should just shop at the one guy just because he has so many pieces there. Now we got a perfect token of evasion, so that's pretty super sick. We'll just put it right there, 200 defense.
Hail to you, champion.
Cold resist 21%. 74 fighter resist. 18 mana.
Hail to you, champion.
So these items would be perfect. Well, the other ones, chance to cast static field on the armor. What level is it? Level 10. So we already have that one. What about the other armors? Should we even check the other armors? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we probably should. They probably, well, have something. So I guess in these episodes we're just shopping everywhere. I know I upload them and then people view like 50 seconds of them and then they're like, this is retarded. He's just shopping for tokens. Tokens that aren't gonna do anything. But then they will do something. So then there wasn't anything here. Poison resistance 5%, so we can still get the 10% resistances here, so that's good to know.
Hail to you, champion.
Chance to cast Lightning Hydra. I think we had that one. Level 10 Charge Bolt. Lightning Hydra. Yeah, because we just bought that one recently. So maybe we'll just cut and then we'll come back to when we find something that would make sense. Because it's just going to be going in and out of town forever. So eventually we will find something. Do we need up the Sentinel? I'm not too sure. Alright, so we had a Greaves of the Frost Shield, level 10, 6% chance to cast level 5 Ice Nova when struck. So we added some new level 10 boots. There's going to be like 8 level 10 boots, I believe. Yeah, there's going to be 8 level 10 chance to cast armors for everybody. Then there's going to be 8 level 20 chance to cast. And then same for level 30, I believe. Just a whole bunch of chance to cast abilities on all the armor pieces. Alright, there wasn't anything here, so maybe we'll come back. We'll just check out your inventory. We could maybe go to Act 3 as well or something. Just more places to shop. 54 melee. Yeah, we'll try Act 3 for a bit. Alright, so we did actually pick up some fighter gloves that were better, and then we got a plus 22 life shield we bought, but then we found something else too. Chance to cast out Lightning Hydra when struck, level 10 for the gloves, so we can find a few things in Act 3 as well. We already found 3 pieces. So then we could go trade this guy too. So I think the only difference is that they might not have the 40% resistances. I think that'd be chance to cast Shiver Armor when struck, level 10. Ice Nova Immolation Charge Ball, so we need that one, so we can still find things. So it'd be 28 minus 11, be a level, what, 17 item? Okay, so it just can't get the maximum resistances. So we got the token of Shiver Armor Shield, we got the gloves, and then we got a plus 20 to life shield here. And for gloves, we had it was like 5 to 29, now we got 5 to 34 fire damage. Right, because we dropped the token of fire. This was our old one, 5 to 29. So we got rid of that one. So maybe we should go to Act 4 just because, wow, it's just the armor pieces, isn't it? Yeah, all of them would be lower level. So it would be better to come here then, because it would be level what? 36 minus 13. So it'd be 23 here, so I guess they're not quite level 25. Huh, alright, so it doesn't matter where we go, then we go to either of the acts. Or lightning resistance 30% on the belt. Did we need that one? We did. So we got a new lightning resistant belt in Act 4. So cool, 50% enhanced defense on the armor. We needed that one, right? 30% defense, we did. So got a new armor piece in Act 4 as well. Plus 1 to defensive auras. Fighter resist 30% on the shield. We had yeah, we didn't have any resistances on the shield like that. So we got a whole bunch of items in Act 3, and then we got a whole bunch of items in Act 4. So I guess there is a whole bunch of tokens we're still missing. So 50% enhanced defense, we could add that one as soon as we make space. So 30 lightning resistances go over here. Then as soon as we complete a set, we could put it in the bank and actually have some space again. 30% fire resistance, 30% lightning resistance. Yes, there we go. So now we don't have any space again. Oh, there's the resistance helmets, alright. Cool. Let's do some more
Hail
shopping.
to you, champion.
Dagger takes damage up, so we might need those ones, but we'll figure out about them later. Because we're still going to be here long enough just shopping for these, I believe. Dagger takes damage of 60. Well, I don't know if that's the maximum or not. We'll just buy it because it looks like an even number. Maybe we will need it.
Hail to you, champion.
Chance to cast shock armor level 10. Maybe we have that one. Shock armor. Yes, we do. So this is pretty much what we're doing today. Well, we were doing this yesterday. We got like pretty much all of the weapons out of the way. We got pretty much all the weapon tokens done. So now we're trying to get all the armor tokens done today.
What do
So
you
we
need?
definitely want to collect these because right now we're just collecting all these rares and we don't even really know what they do. 65% Lightning Hydra at level 10. Lightning Hydra at level 10, so we have that one. Yeah, I'm not sure if we needed mana on the armor or not. If we did, that would suck, 'cause that was
Hail
a
to you,
perfect one.
champion.
But we do need to narrow down the list, right? If we collect all of these, then we won't have to even look at the resistance ones or the chance to cast ones. We'll know that we already have all of them.
Hail to you, champion.
What do you need?
Oh, a heavy Gothic Shield. I'm not sure if we got the heavy modifier yet on the shield. If we didn't, then now we do, because the heavy would be a really good modifier for a low level. Definitely would be. 22 maximum stamina. Maybe we need that one.
What do you need?
So maybe now we could go look at bone helmets again. I don't even know if there's a difference. We'll stay in Act 4 for a bit. There's a good selection of belts and gloves and boots here.
Hail to you, champion.
Plus 30 to life on the boots. So maybe we need that one. 14 to mana.
Hail to you, champion.
So we already have the lightning hydra. We already checked that one. So let's go put these in the bank, and then we'll tokenize them. I guess we do need to put the heavy ones in there, because we're collecting these ones specifically. So let's put them right over here then. There's the armor. Yeah, the armor was something we were collecting. So let's see if we actually needed these ones. So we had 2 belts, a boots, and armor. Go to the belts page. Go requires level 6, 20 stamina, rugged token. Requires level 7, so we did not have that one. So we actually did need it. So there we go. And then the token of spikes requires level 20. So we did need that one too. And then the boots. Token of the tiger requires level 15 plus 30 to life. So we did need that one. So it's a good thing we pick up these ones when we see them, because we won't have to get them later. Then the shield, the heavy shields. That's a level 1 shield. Heavy shield. Glimmering token, enlightened token. So we did need that one. Then the armor piece. So we just picked up the perfect armor, right? The requires level 16 token of evasion. Token of evasion. We had 191 defense. Now we have 200 defense. So there we go. We upgraded that. And then our inventory is still completely full. So we should go shop for some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 10 and level 20. Jeez. Alright, let's continue shopping then. Right, here we go. So now we cleaned up our inventory. We got rid of the level 20 chance to cast because maybe we can't get them, but we are having inventory problems. But we got 2 new items. Eventually, when we complete these sets, we just need a couple more resistance boots and belts, I think. But we got the cold resistance, the cobalt plated belt, level 13, 30 cold resistance. And then the bright plated belt, level 12, increases maximum life by 6%. So it could have been 8%, but we'll just get this one for now, just so that we have it out of the way. So we could put that in the bank. So level 12, that'd go about right there. And then we got the 30% cold resistance belt. We just need the one of the belts. We just need the poison resistance one.
Greetings.
Alright, yeah, we'll just come back once we find something else again. And then the next item we got was the Greaves of Frozen Armor, level 10. Chance to cast level 5 shock armor when struck. So there's another boots out of the way. 1, 2, 3. So we're getting a whole bunch of chance to cast. We still need a whole bunch more though. So then we got 3 new items. We got some new gloves, plus 32 life of the tiger, level 15. And then we got the Shakura's gauntlets, plus 1 to martial arts for the assassin on the gloves. So now we had the Amazon bow and the assassin martial arts, and then the belt. We actually got a upgrade for the belt right away. We just got the increases mana by life by 6%. And now we got the 8% one. So we didn't even really need to buy that one. Well, it'd be good to have it. We upgraded the belt right away. So those were our next upgrades. And I don't think there was anything else in there. So we could go run out again, see if he has something new for us. So eventually, we won't even have to do this anymore. This will all be done. Charged bolt when struck on the armor. Static field. So we need that one. Chance to cast charged bolt on the armor. Level 10. And then 30 life on the gloves. We probably got that. Javelin and spear. I think we had the bow and crossbow skills one, right? So we're getting all the gloves done. The bow and crossbow martial arts. Now we got the javelin and spears. Jeez, so there actually is so many that we still need. But if we keep on collecting them, eventually we won't need them anymore. So it's just a whole bunch of time. It's just a bunch of time sink things to do. So then back to the Pandemonium Fortress. So if this isn't the final episode, we're gonna have to make another one. 6 to dexterity. I believe we got the. Oh, I don't know if we got the 6 to dexterity on the boots. Cold resistance 10%. We needed that one. No, we didn't. So let's check the boots quick. If we didn't need them, we'll just come back to when we find something. 6 dexterity on the boots. We did have that one. We did add these ones, I guess. Chance to cast charge bolt when struck on the armor, and the javelin and spear skills on the gloves. So we could go put that in the bank then. Boots, gloves. Now we have 3 of them. So I wonder how many different class skills there are on the gloves. Maybe it's just the Amazon and just the assassin. Alright, perfect. And then we went to Act 3, and then he had something in the shields spot that we bought before. And then we went to the other guy, he didn't have anything. Then we left town, so we got the white bone shield. Level 12, 17% damage taken goes to mana. And then he had the other one here, right? If we go to trade, had the white bone shield, level 12, 22% damage goes to mana. So actually, I probably screwed up. They're the same shield, aren't they? 17, level 22. Yeah, they are. Okay, so this one's just a higher range. So we didn't have any of those before. So now we have the 22% damage taken goes to mana. I wonder how high it goes. But then we got the bone helm of might. So we needed plus 6 strength on the helmet. We already looked. So we could just cube that, and then we'll just throw that in the cube later. But now we got the Bone Shield of Thorns, level 10. Attacker takes damage of 40. So we put it right there in the level 10 section. We didn't have that one. And then the white token requires level 12. Damage goes 2 mana. And then the helmet, we needed the strength token, level 8. Goes right here, right? Token of might, level 8, plus 6 to strength, energy, or dexterity. So now we have all 3 of those ones. And then we didn't even check to see what the other guy had yet. So we're just going in between acts, because you can't just stay in act 4 forever. You need different scenery every once in a while. Immolation when struck on the armor. Oh, so that is a new one. So we've got a new armor piece. Chance to cast Immolation when struck. Poison resistance 10% on the armor. So we got all of the 10% resistance on the armor already. $20 to life on the boots. I don't know if we need those ones. We'll just buy them just in case. Maybe we did. If we did, then there's another token out of the way. So even coming to both of the acts, it's still really good. We're still finding armors. They're basically the same item level. Maybe the other one's a little bit higher, but we'll see if we needed the boots or not. So the token of the wolf requires level 11. So we did need those. Perfect. So now we have the 22 life boots. So I don't know what we're going to do after we're done all the shopping. I mean, it's 30. If this episode's like over 40 minutes, maybe we should start the next one, and we shouldn't make the episode like 2 hours long or something. That'd be crazy. So we'll just see what the other guy has. We'll check out his inventory, and then maybe we'll take a break and then actually render the episodes or something. Should do something else for a little bit. We've been shopping forever. 20 to life on the armor. We probably do need that one. $17 to life, so he didn't really have anything else. So there we go. We could maybe do a quick tour or something. 20 to life on the armor. Requires level 11. So do we need that one? 7, 8, yes, we did need that one. So we still need that one. Cool, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're halfway done the armor pieces, because there's just 8 different chance to cast armors. Or maybe there is only 4 chance to cast armors. Static Field, Lightning Hydra, Charged Bolt, Ice Nova. Yeah, there is different ones. Immolation, Static Field, Shiver, Fire Armor. Ice Nova. Yes, we're still missing like Ice Nova for some of them then. So should be 8 of them. And then the resistances, we're still missing a few belts. And the boots, we're still missing the armors. We're still missing resistances. Same for the gloves. Same for the armors. I guess we still need a whole bunch more tokens. But it's a good thing we're getting these other tokens as well that aren't related to these ones, because we still will not have to look for them later. So the helmet is looking pretty good, and then the armors is looking pretty good. We've got a whole bunch of level 20 chance to cast, and then the belts page, and then the boots page, and then the gloves page, and then the armors page. And then the weapons page was actually basically completely full, right? We got so many weapons in the other episodes, and we're only searching for weapons. This takes a lot longer because we're searching for every single armor piece, right? So we're searching for all the armor pieces. Here we're just searching for the two-handed weapons. And then later we're gonna have to do all the amulets, and then all the rings, and then the charms, and then the jewels, and then get all the coupons together. So there we go. That has been token collecting, I don't know how long for, pretty close to an hour. So now let's make another token collecting episode, because we have to get the rest of these tokens out of the way.